And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Y'all, top of the morning, y'all, top of the morning, y'all, top of the morning, y'all. Story time, story time, story time, story time, story time. It's another trip to the LA County Jail. I was in Supermax, man. I can't quite tell you the year, but I believe it was around the time where all the Broadways had got locked up. The Gremlin Riders incident. If y'all know, y'all know. If you don't, you don't. For those of y'all who don't know, man, LA County, the LA County Jail, the LA County Sheriffs, the LA County, whomever makes these calls, I'm not sure who makes these calls, but somewhere at the top, somebody decides, hey, we finna take everybody down from this gang. I don't know if it's a federal indictment. I don't know if it's a state indictment. I'm not sure exactly how it works, so don't let me lie to you, but it's called a gang sweep. And you and all your homies will go to jail. I believe it happened to the Rolling 60s. I believe it happened to the F-13s. I believe it happened to the 40s. I know that it happened to the Gremlin Riders from Broadway because I was there when they all was in there. I was in the county jail with all the Gremlin Riders, and that was a time. And this is what I'll say. Them niggas be cool. Them niggas from Broadway are actually pretty fucking cool, man. So, you know, this is going to go into the story of one of the dudes who I remember from the situation. I can't remember a lot of people from that time, a lot of things that, you know, as we go through traumas, as we go through these situations in life, we put out of our own heads. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to continue to go through these traumas and go through these thoughts and these feelings and these 1-2 steps like Sierra as we, you know, go through our lives, and especially in the free world, because you've seen some things that probably f your head up. You know what I'm saying? That'll mess with your head. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, just ain't what it's supposed to be. So I will always say this: some things are not meant for the human eyes to consume. Some things ain't meant for the human soul to consume. You know what I'm saying? Some things is not. Some things are not. Some things are not for the human soul or for the human eyes. You know what I'm saying? We so desensitized towards everything with the Call of Duties and the internet and whoopty bam. I know I sound like an old person, but it is what it is, bro. We're not supposed to see so much 187 and unalive me. We're not. As humans, we're not supposed to intake that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with the social media, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we see too many baddies. Our granddaddies might have seen 10 baddies in their whole life. In their whole life, they might have seen 10 baddies. Here we are just scrolling through hundreds of them, thousands of them. You feel me? So certain things I believe just aren't for you know, regular human consumption. I don't think so. You feel me? I don't think so. But I digress. You know, I can't remember what year it was, but we in the county jail. We're in Supermax. Excuse me. Still early, y'all. For me right now, it's 7:15 in the morning. I just finished dropping the kids off at school. They like to get there early. The school opened up at 7:15. They like to be there early so they can get breakfast after school. That's them. That's they got a little breakfast clique. You feel me? They like to sit down and eat breakfast with their little homies. The twins got like 3 or 4 of their little partners. I'm sorry, 4 or 5 of their little partners. They sit around, they have breakfast every morning. They drink their little hot chocolate. They're like some old men. They sit around at the table, they drink their hot chocolate, they have their breakfast, they talk about their weekend and all that. So I make sure that they get there to have breakfast with their homies. And even us also, as the parents, we in a group chat, we make sure that we all get the kids up there so they can have their little breakfast. They like old men, y'all. You know the old men that sit in the park and play chess with each other and come hang out. That's what they remind us of. But I ain't tripping. Y'all go ahead and y'all have y'all little breakfast club. But yeah, so I'm in the county, and I can't remember what dorm we in, but we in Supermax. And it's me, it's Baby Monk from 107 Hoover. I remember Baby Monk. He was cool. He was hella cool. Baby Monk from 107. Blockface from Hunnits. And Baby Solo from Broadway. Everybody else in the dorm, I can't remember. I remember it was a dude from East Coast in there. Me and him ended up squabbling. I'll tell y'all that story. And honestly, the fight with me and the dude from East Coast didn't have to happen. He let Baby Monk, I got love for Baby Monk, but he let Baby Monk talk him into an ass whooping. You feel me? Baby Monk, I don't know if you remember me, but I remember you. Baby Monk from 107 Hoover, bald head. what I'm saying? I'm 35 right now, so I was for sure early 20s when this happened. Baby Monk for sure was older than me. But shout out to Baby Monk. Shout out to from 107. Shout out to Blockface from Honeys. Shout out to Baby Solo from Broadway. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all three of those dudes. Great dudes. I was locked up with, man. Great dudes. But hold on, y'all. I gotta sneeze. Shit. Shit. Excuse me. I ain't like cartoon. I don't sneeze in threes. Hopefully, I only sneezed once, but that was a twofer. But yeah, excuse me, y'all. Thank y'all to everybody who said bless you. But yeah. So Baby Solo had the dorm. Baby Monk was his right hand. So Baby Solo and Baby Solo ran the dorm. He was a Mac rep for the blacks, and I never met his big homie T.O., but they said that T.O. is who had gave him the keys. You know what I'm saying? Another older dude from Broadway, I assume, who I went to the penitentiary or whatever. He had gave the keys to the dorm to Baby Solo. So when I got there, you know, Baby Solo ran in the dorm. Baby Monk is the right hand. It was this dude from SOS. He was in there with us too. I can't remember his name. Samoan dude. Damn, what was his name? He was cool as hell though. He was cool as hell. Another dude from SOS. He was in here. I forget bro name. But we know we was in there. We was doing our stuff. I can't really remember too many prominent figures from that time, and the only reason I really remember bro from SOS is because he was my bunkie. I can't remember his name, but and I'm finna describe every Samoan tall with braids. But he wasn't a fat Samoan, he was a buff Samoan, you feel me? But I know I'm finna just describe every Samoan, so whatever. But yeah, man, so Baby Solo ran the dorm, and you know, it was cool. Like, it wasn't really too much, man. Nothing really too interesting happened in this dorm. You know, we worked out, program, we ate noodles. Baby Solo was real into his daughter. I remember he was real into his daughter, man. And I'm not gonna say too much about it, but I hope his daughter's doing well. You know what I'm saying? I hope his daughter's doing well. I know that he was real into his daughter, man. And this is before the twins was born. This is when I just had my oldies. But I remember he was real into his daughter, like his daughter was everything. And I remember she had some health issues. And I remember it used to stress him out that he wasn't there. Plus, he was facing all this time as a young dude. Now, what was Baby Solo locked up for? Don't let me lie. I have no idea. Don't let me lie. What were any of these dudes locked up for? Don't let me lie. Don't let me lie. But I remember his daughter being a real point of reference for him as far as like how he moved around and how he conducted himself. And, you know, just his whole thing was just trying to get back on the streets with his little girl. One day, we busted our little 1-2 step. Him and Blockface get into it. What Solo? So you got Blockface from Honeys, and then you got Baby Solo from Friday's Broadway. They get into it. What did they get into it about? Who knows? Baby Solo might not have had enough seasoning for his top ramen. Blockface might not have had enough peanut butter for his oatmeal. County jail. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It could have been anything. But I remember they was going back and forth. And I know that the conversation could have been resolved because it didn't go left until Blockface said some, so what nigga on Honeys. And Baby Solo was like, so what nigga on 50s. On Honeys. I swear to God it was just like this. Swear to God, y'all. I swear to God. Baby Solo was Blockface something on Honeys. And then Baby Solo was on 50s. Nigga on Honeys. Nigga on 50s. Nigga on Honeys. Nigga, I never will forget this part. That back and forth was like for like a minute, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God. And they both said it like 5 times. Nigga on Honeys. Nigga on 50s. Nigga on Honeys. Nigga on 50s. Nigga Honeys. Nigga 50s. Nigga Honeys. Nigga 50s. Nigga rolling. Nigga Broadway. Nigga, oh, what do you say? Nigga double R. Nigga waves. Like, that shit escalated. It went from on Honeys, on 50s. On Honeys, on 50s. On Honeys, oh, it was on Honeys, on 50s. On Honeys, on 50s. On Honeys, on 50s. Nigga on Honeys. Nigga on 50s. Nigga on double R. Nigga on waves. It's a fight. 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 It's a fight, man. That right there, it's a fight. When niggas on 50s, nigga on Honeys, it's a fight. Because for those of y'all who not from LA, these niggas are gang banging. Drinking that wine while we doing that time. Smoking up smoke. Y'all, my bad, y'all. I got a phone call. But my lawyer calling early, man. Family court stuff. Drinking that wine. Why they doing that time? Drinking that, what they say, doing that smoke. Giving up hope. Them niggas was gang banging. Gang banging. And I remember that was the most aggressive back and forth I've ever seen. For sure, that's the most aggressive 1-2 step like Sierra I've ever seen. County jail or on the streets. 50s, nigga, 100s, nigga. Double R, nigga, ways. Baby Solo had these, I don't know what they was made of, but they was like hand grips. Like, you know, for those of y'all who box, you know, you got the gloves, I got the bar in the middle so you can grip up and do your 1-2, whatever. Baby Solo had some hand grips like that. Man, nigga, so what? Woo. You grab his hand grips, him and Blockface go in the back. Lightning in the thunder. Lightning in the thunder. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Baby Solo whooped Blockface's ass. Blockface whooped Baby Solo's ass. They both won. They both lost. However you want to look at it. Them niggas got down there and got to rumbling. Them, my bad, my lawyer called back. I'm about to call him after this. Them niggas got down there and got in the back. Them niggas got to rumbling. Let's get ready to rumble. Thunderous blows. Bow, boop, bow, bing, bow, boop, bow, boop, bow, bing, bow, boop, bow, bow. Nigga on sight. Bow, boop, bow. Where you from, nigga? So what, nigga? 50s, 100s. Bow, boop, bing. Going up. And them niggas was locking. They might tell the story different, but from my perspective, didn't nobody win and everybody won. Didn't nobody lose and everybody lost. Them niggas was in there going at it, bro. Thunderous blows. And I remember Baby Monk being like, man, y'all stop that shit, man. Y'all stop that shit. Because it kind of went too far. Like, normally when niggas are squabbling, it's a squabble, whatever. Them niggas was fighting for their lives. Like, I don't know if them niggas had a honey bun on the line. I don't know what happened. I don't know if them niggas was battling over spreads or bunks. I don't know what happened. But I know that them niggas was fighting with lightning and the thunder. Lightning and the thunder, bro. That was one of the most vicious fights, man. But it just goes to show the heart of them dudes, bro. You go into that LA County jail, man, the heart of them dudes is lions, bro. Lions. Because they both went back there with bad intentions on their mind, and they both left it all on the map. You feel me? They left it all on the map. They came back, Blockface was swollen, Baby Solo was swollen, Blockface was leaking, Baby Solo was leaking. They both cleaned themselves up, they shook hands, and that was that, man. I remember Blockface had a knot. I remember Blockface had a knot and Baby Solo had some swollen. Swollen. I remember. Didn't nobody win that fight. But I'm gonna say they both won that fight because as being black, that right there was a clear demonstration of the power of the black man. And I remember even one of the Mexicans was like, damn, fool, them fools were getting into it. Like I remember, because they not supposed to watch, but I remember one of the Mexicans kind of made a comment like, damn, fool, like I know we ain't supposed to watch, but if we got to get into it with them niggas, shit. Like, I remember he made that comment like we ain't supposed to watch, but you know, if we get into it with them niggas, like, see how they coming. So yeah, man, that was that fight, man. But they ended up being cool afterwards. I'm not gonna say they was the bestest friends, but you know, no more problems. They shook hands. They was men about it. They was respectful. They respected each other. Both of them treated each other with a lot more humility moving forward. Both of them. They treated each other with a lot more humility moving forward. There was never disrespectful to each other to start off with. So don't let me make it seem like they was, you know, already getting into it. They wasn't. It was cool. It was a cool dorm. Like, wasn't nobody really tripping. You had your mandatory phase, but wasn't nobody really tripping. There was a lot of programming. There's a lot of working out going on in that dorm. So a lot of eating. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like everybody had good store. Wasn't really too many problems. You feel me? But after that, you could tell the level of respect that Blockface and Baby Solo had for each other. So, yeah, man, that was an interesting experience, man. Again, big shout out to Blockface. Big shout out for Blockface from Hundreds. Big shout out to Baby Solo from 50s from Broadway. Shout out to Baby Monk. Shout out to my nameless SOS bunkmate, who I can't remember his name, bro. But if you see this, man, I still got love for you, bro. Can't remember his name, bro. I can't remember his name. And I want to say his name was like WACK or WACKO or something like that. I don't know why I want to say that. No one honey. But, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to bro, too. But, yeah, man. So, you know, that was interesting, man. Lightning and thunder from the Gladiators. We up out here to the next one, though. It's been another story from the Trap, story time with the Trap, man. This might not have been y'all favorite story, but I remember this one because that was a hell of a fight. That was a hell of a fight, man. Them dudes was getting into it. There was some squabblers, man. So, yeah, man, we out here to the next one. Red dots to the left, y'all know the rest. It's free, Avenue Angels, please free. We gone.